Portugal, or rather, I understand, the very most western portion of the town, in between the ocean on the left, the furthest part of the right-hand side of the picture, and this, which is one of the series of man-made tiny lakes in which fish and sea salt is produced. This is also changed quite dramatically in the last 40 years. Almost entirely fishing. Olhão is to this day working fishing port. Assistance fishing boats. But what is fascinating about this particular part of the world is that these beds we see around us, the commercial farming of seafood takes place. There are hundreds of acres of land laid out, and you can see them on earth where essentially fields are laid. Seeds, oysters, little clams, forms of shellfish. They grow in these areas. Increasingly, you can see commercialization of Olhão with large of islands, large Olhão, which protect this section from the ravages of the Atlantic Ocean. And there is a sort of seawall, a de facto seawall created by nature. So this is relatively calm, in fact very calm, which makes it extremely towns embraced many dozens of beautiful deco buildings, some of which are classes very reminiscent of Earth. Near here. Very rich, Olhão's municipal authorities received funds from both the European Union and the national government in order to refurbish and update the facilities in the town. And a new recreational port has been built, or is being built at the moment, which will provide a tourist hub for tourists to travel to the islands. Additionally, the ornamental gardens on the seafront have been refurbished and updated to make them more modern, while still retaining some of the beautiful old tiles which previously were a feature. The centre of Olhão's town contains a number of items of interest. A beautiful church, a number of beautiful churches in fact. Some handsome buildings repurposed from their original reason. The Matadouro, the slaughterhouse, Matadouro Municipal, is one of those buildings which at the moment houses a dance studio and a number of other different things, but has its gates intact. As with the gentrification in many parts of the world, part of what makes Olhão so beautiful and so beguiling is much of its past, its architecture and its people, because it still retains a real sense of the rural and the local through its mostly elderly citizens. As Airbnb apartments and houses are bought up and sold on to act as accommodation for rich and well-to-do tourists. Unfortunately, there is the risk that Olhão will lose some of its incredible charisma, which is a shame. Prevalence of the great white stork, which builds its nests on top of the chimneys, some of which are used, some of which disused, of the local factories. The apartments that you see in front of you are built on the site of former warehouses, industrial space, and a few of the chimneys have remained in place. They've decided, with great wisdom, in order to keep them, because they are a remnant of the area's past. And there are a few over towards the Rio Formosa, which is to the east of Olhão, south of Kelf, which is the next town over. The stork is familiar to us all through its role as being the great bringer of children, but if you live in the United Kingdom or parts of Western and Northern Europe, the stork will not be particularly familiar to you. We certainly don't see them where I live very often, and they are the most ungainly beasts. They're beautiful in their clumsiness. You can absolutely imagine why a bird of such size seem to be carrying something as large as a 7-pound baby in its mouth. Thank you for enjoying this short trip around the salt pans and shellfish growing